We decided to invest in the Rotovib after watching the Rotovib run, and our salesperson Ronnie we were fortunate enough that he was able to bring over a demo for us to use and watch and really use on my own grapes. So I got to watch firsthand how well it received the grapes, the efficiency of it, and I was just sold on it. Plus hearing from a lot of other colleagues in the area about the Rotovib in particular. The problems I was looking to solve with the new Destemmer was the efficiency of it and how fast I can move through some fruit. We're a small family-owned business. I do a lot of the work myself, and the Rotovib just showed how well it processed fruit and how quickly I could get through tonnage with keeping, the grapes intact and adding different elements. The seed removal was huge that I didn't have before, so it cut my time in half during harvest, and that was a big deal for me. What I've noticed by using the Rotovib compared to my old Destemmer, I was sorting on a sorting table with the old setup, and it was just taking a lot of time, and I thought I was sorting all this bad fruit out and being so on top of the fruit. But what I realized and what our sales Ronnie showed us is that the Rotovib does that itself. So adding the second drawer and having the 2 drawers in there, it does all the work for you, which is like a no-brainer. So yeah, we were signed up right away.
Janell and I actually saw the Rotovib at a friend of ours winery, and we saw that there was going to be some really cool efficiencies and the possibility of getting as clean a fruit as we had been getting by doing a lot of pre-sorting through our current situation. We thought, well, we could also do a little more vigorous mogging in the field. So the combination was what inspired Janell to make a move, because of the initially she saw massive efficiency and cost savings. I saw that as well, even though the investment was going to be a little bigger than the previous one we had made. But because all of our fruit comes from vineyards that are picking into boxes and it's family stuff, she thought she could aggressively mog in the field and this pre-sorting game could be shed, and that's what she went for. We demoed the machine and we went side by side, box for box. We had Rotovib on one side of our pad, we had our old system, and Janell just really took a look at Syrah, Zin, and saw the differences. And she felt like the fruit was as clean, if not cleaner, going through the double roller, and been mogged aggressively in the field. So at that point, it became a no-brainer for her. From a quality and money came together, and she absolutely said yes. And then, we've seen great results in it in the wine, great results, and she's really, really pleased. And that's really all that matters. She's happy with the product, she's happy with her wine. Well, the way that we did it before with pre-sorting vibrating tables, we were about 60 to sometimes 70% slower in processing whatever fruit was being processed for the day. Being able to process faster allows us to process earlier in the morning, get the fruit out of the heat of the day as fast as possible. So that was a big, she liked that idea a lot. And then secondly, just scrambling to find 4 to 6 people to jump up on the sorting table and pick through everything. Where it was a little bit easier just to take one crew member off of picking fruit in the field and put them behind the boxes and vigorously pick out the stuff that she didn't want there. And that actually made a huge difference for her. But that was where she really saw and felt the efficiencies. Overall, the purchase of the Rotovib has been very, very smooth. Came in on time. The demo process went very well. We had one small issue with one of the motors, and the technicians came out, resolved the situation, and replaced the parts that needed to be replaced very, very quickly. So that was easy. When you create new relationships with new partners in business, you don't really know whether you have a partnership or not until something goes wrong. If it's not tested, then you never know. And I think that's one of the things that I've liked about working with Scott Labs. Not only, I have other projects to other wineries as well where I work with Scott Labs on things. And order processing is fast. Ronnie Hahn always gets back to me super fast. And a couple of relationships up at your place, actually, they always come through as well. So I'd say Janell and I would say the customer service has been really, really strong. Between what happens at the home office where we need to get things done and Ronnie being responsive. The two things in conjunction work well together.
I choose to continue to work with Scott Labs because I use them from a lot of different operation standpoints, from my cork to my capsules to screw caps. And when I found out you guys were into equipment, I just wanted to know more. I think the service we get with Scott Labs has been up to par and even exceeding my expectations. If I have questions, if our salesperson doesn't know about it, he knows exactly who to refer me to, whether it's about fermentation questions. He's great with, quart questions, availability, lead times, and obviously mechanical problems that go along with every running equipment for harvest. There's always somebody close at hand to get in touch with.